Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, look, today we are going to be talking about making a plan, okay? You need to have multiple plans in this, cycle, in crypto, in trading, because you have to know how to react off certain areas, a certain news, and etc. Okay. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the plans that I have. You don't necessarily have to follow it. And, even though I'm going to say this plan, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but this is how you prepare yourself for certain situations. Okay. So, right now, we're on the render chart, but we are going to go over multiple charts. And this isn't going to be one of those things where I go talk about price in full detail, but there are going to be certain zones I will mark up. So just listen up. Altcoin season and everything has been delayed. We know that last time around it was roughly May, April time where things popped off the first time, and then like what, October, November time, the second time in the same year, right? It is currently March 4th. It is very, very unlikely that we will have altcoin season during that timeline. 2 months from now would be, early May. So I really, really doubt that we would be, for example, like render somewhere up in the high 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, who knows, right? Especially in just 2 months. And until I see certain data to suggest that it will happen, at this current moment, I'm just going to be looking at lower levels where we could be possibly going. Remember, lots of things can change just overnight with certain news, right? Overall, I'm still very, very bullish, right? If we go to Bitcoin very, very quickly, we can see it's already back up to almost 90K. In the last couple of days, ladies and gentlemen, you would have been very happy, very sad, very happy, and very sad, right? You would have been pretty emotional when things start to go to the downside, over that last week. And then Friday, you would have been, oh no, this is bad. But then Friday, it recovered also a decent amount. So you're like, okay, some optimism, some relief. Weekend happens, you would have been all time euphoria. Monday happens, you're all time sad. Right now, you're getting belief again. So many emotions that are happening just in the last week or so, which is why you know, I talk about the micro moves because they are important to a certain extent, but ultimately, I'm always looking at things at a bigger picture. So the big picture I have for Bitcoin overall, generally speaking, no matter how it plays out, whether we fill the gap or not, is that we have a high, we have a low, we have a higher high, and somewhere here, whether it is here or off the retest, like very clean retest off the 70K mark, I believe we will have a higher low that will look to make a higher high. If we go to prices like 100K, 110K, and we fail and we are wicking a lot and there is just no suggestion that we will continue going higher, right? Maybe we'll create a lower high in this event. And if we do create a lower high, then it's expected that we will start creating lower lows and start selling off, right? I already had that all planned out. I already have that planned out in the Discord community. I've talked about it. And, we are prepared, right? That is the one thing that I like to help people with is preparation. So, I'm going to talk about a little bit. Like I said, I did talk about this in the community, and I'll talk about it here just a little bit. So, in events, things do go lower to certain candles, whether they are in the monthly or 3 month. I will be rebuying some positions, right? Turbo, if Turbo comes down to somewhere in this area, I will be buying Turbo. I will be personally double downing on my positions. I'll be playing even more aggressive than my initial entries, than my entries over the last few months, let's just say. Okay. I am all in on crypto. I believe this will happen. Just because things get delayed now, I don't believe crypto is going to be over. And I know there's going to be an altcoin season at some point. You guys have to realize that if we go to something like Litecoin or even File, for example, you have to realize that, right? Filecoin for so many weeks was going up and down, up and down. And then when things started to look good, right? Things started to look good. It exploded, right? It really, really started to explode. And then look, now we're kind of just in the dumps again. And I do believe due to, like, for example, this coin, the imbalance and certain institutional candles, there will be a pump. Same thing with other coins. I do believe there will be pumps, but I am preparing myself for lower levels just in case, right? So I have lower levels marked up where I will be buying big amounts of this thing, certain coins. For example, Ondo, right? We get to the 70 cent to 55 cent area. I will be accumulating a lot of Ondo. Okay, I believe crypto is the future. We may be some of us may be behind in the mentality when you look at it from the perspective of the average person. And some people are too forward with it, right? Some people are way too forward with it. They think, this cycle everything is going to change. And I think, this is the beginning of the change. I do think some altcoins will be appreciated, but I think next altcoin season and next cycle is when things really, really will escalate the game, and that's when crypto will be normalized. Okay, that's when I truly believe crypto will be normalized, and that is just my personal bias. Okay, but look, right, we have certain zones marked up, and I am preparing to be buying. A lot of you guys ask me what my actual job is, or if I have a job, or what am I doing. I am a full-time trader. While I was preparing the video that just came out earlier today, I entered a trade late on my other funded account, and we can see that I made $1,035 American. And if you saw the other video, I made 1,500 today earlier. So today I made 2,500 American, and as a Canadian, that is roughly what, like 4,000, 4,200, maybe a little bit less, maybe 3,800, somewhere there. And that is just in one day. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, I have no stress over any of this, right? Because I love trading. Trading is my passion. Trading is where I want to really elevate. Crypto is just something where I want to take a certain amount of gains or a certain amount of money, multiply by a certain amount, and kind of just skip this step of, grinding out for money and etc. for, skip it by 20 years or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. The point is just to make a good amount of money. But trading will always be in my heart. If you are curious about, trading and wanting to get involved, I would highly recommend joining the Discord right now, because I am combining the two packages, the trading package and the crypto package. So the average price will go up. But if you get in right now, you literally will get it for $25 cheaper, and your price will never change, right? That is the deal I've made with people in the Discord, people that are paying already the cheaper prices. They are permanently forever going to have the cheaper prices until they leave. So look, people, you need to have a plan, right? My plan is just overall accumulating crypto. I have certain zones marked up. I have certain areas that I'm looking to buy. I have certain coins I'm looking to buy. And for me, my plan is just focusing on trading. YouTube and the business is like a side thing, right? That makes just a little bit of money. But trading's first, YouTube business second, and then crypto is honestly third, right? I look at the bigger picture. My bigger picture with everything is, we will be hitting certain sell zones for crypto. I already know that, Bitcoin dominance has to start really rejecting, has to have a break of structure, has to be weak, and then a massive sell-off has to happen with Bitcoin dominance. And until we don't see that, I don't really care about the micro moves. I only care if, there's great buying opportunities. So that is my personal plan, ladies and gentlemen, and you got to create yours too. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.